fitness guru is a very, very strong word, and one that I wouldn't use at all. So just let me get set up here for a second. I'm going to be getting the volunteer up a little bit later on, so I'll have a bit of a talk to start with, but then we're going to make this really interactive and see if we can get a few people engaged in a quick personal training session while I'm talking. Well, once we get this working.
Quick, Michael, people are leaving. You said something about a fitness session and there are people leaving the auditorium.
Gotcha, we're good. Okay. Guys, just, I guess, first of all, I'm not a fitness guru. I am a fitness trainer and I'm very, very passionate about it, but definitely not a fitness guru. I'd say just an average fitness trainer. Also then, businessman. You think you've got a fitness business, it's done quite well, we're now up to 4 gyms. Businessman, I'm below average. But I'm going to talk to you today about how I was able to start and establish my fitness company in the UAE. And I guess the process I went in doing that in the hope that it may inspire others. Because I still think it is an industry where there is a lot of room for other people to enter the market, if done well and correctly. So when I first started, I've been in the UAE for 7 years now. The first 2 years, I came here not to work. I came here to relax. My wife was working. I was laying by the pool lunchtime, going out for coffee meetings or coffee chats. But I came here not to work. But I was in that first 2 years, while I was laying by the pool, I was able to, I guess, sit back and observe what was in the fitness industry and the health market in the UAE. Lots of things that were being done very well. Some things that I thought could have been done a little bit better, and some things I thought hadn't arrived in the UAE yet, health and fitness-wise. So I was able to develop a plan, which was the first step. The second step with starting a company, whether it be fitness or any industry, is I think you need to be passionate. Passionate in regards to the fitness industry doesn't mean I'm passionate. I like to go to the gym, pump my biceps, and passionate about going to the gym myself. No, in the fitness industry, being passionate in the fitness industry is being passionate about being able to help others. Yes, you enjoy going to the gym yourself, but to be successful and to do well in the health and fitness industry, you need to be more passionate about helping others, which I think is a very, very important thing. The next thing is that you have to be positive. If you're not positive, you're not going to succeed. People will try and knock you down. They will try and do things that you're doing better than you. And the most important thing is you've got your vision and staying positive and passionate in whatever your vision is. The fourth one is patience. Things do take time. Us presenting took an extra 2 hours to get on stage today. You have to be patient in anything you do, especially if you're passionate about it. And if you are patient, then these things will slowly come to fruition as long as you remain passionate and positive about what you're doing. I'm going to give you a little insight. When I started my company, I based it on 5, what I saw as the 5 musts to sustainable exercise. And I thought to start a sustainable exercise and fitness business, it had to have all of these 5 musts. So it must be planned, must be fun, must be easily accessible, must be time efficient, and it must generate the desired results. What we're going to do now is I'm going to go through each of these individually. But before I do that, I need to get a volunteer up on stage, because as I talk about one of the topics, I'm going to take this volunteer through a personal training session. So for the first topic, I'll give them an exercise and I'll work through the exercise. As I move on to the second topic, they'll start the second exercise. Because it is the Sport for Women conference, it does need to be a female volunteer. So who's interested in a personal training session up on stage? Here we go, we've got one. Round of applause, please. I have actually met this young lady before. She does actually come into one of the gyms, so I don't know. This is a beer. Guys, the way this will work is that I'm going to quickly run a beer through these 5 exercises. And as I start talking, a beer is going to go through her little workout routine. You'll see the first topic when I talk about exercise being planned is a briefcase stair climb. We don't have any stairs here, but we do have a step that we can use. And we don't have a briefcase, so we'll let her off on that. But while I'm talking about the first topic, a beer, he's just going to be doing step-ups, as if she's walking up the stairs. Like in everyday life, you've got your briefcase, you've got your handbag, you've got your backpack, and you're going up and down the stairs. Once we move on to the second topic, a beer's going to do a telephone shuttle. So as I start talking, I'm going to give a beer my telephone, hopefully it doesn't ring, and whilst I'm talking, a beer's going to be running across the stage, back and forward. It just basically shows you that when you're in everyday life, if your phone rings, when you're talking on your phone, if you're walking around whilst you're talking, because we do talk a lot on our phones, we're going to get some great incidental exercise. Number 3 is the TV plank. So the way that works is you guys are going to be the TV. And a beer is going to be watching TV while I'm talking. Hopefully I don't talk for too long. And she's just going to be holding the plank and looking at you while I talk. So the more I talk, the more a beer exercises. Number 4 is the sugar bag toss. So this is our sugar bag. We want to toss all the sugar out of our cupboards. So a beer is going to pick up the sugar bag and toss it. She'll then run over, she'll pick the sugar bag up again, and she'll toss it back again. Again, the more I talk, the more she exercises. And the last one is where I'll show you at the end. We're going to play a little finisher game. It'll be a bit more interactive. So be you okay with those exercises? So the first one is the briefcase stair climb, while I talk about how exercise must be planned. Are you ready? Okay, guys, please start. We'll just let it get warmed up a little bit first before we start talking. So guys, exercise must be planned. When I was thinking about starting my business did start back in Australia 12 years ago. But everything we do with the business is it must be planned, tracked, and recorded. So that every person that comes into the facility, whether that be a school, a company, an individual, or any person we train, they should not be just going through the same generic program that everybody's doing. I got really upset once when I walked into a gym a long, long time ago, 5 years ago, when I was doing my research, and I watched the client, keep going to beer, I watched the client walk into the gym. The personal trainer took the client, walked them over to the treadmill, which is fine, put them on the treadmill, press start, got the client walking on the treadmill. The trainer had a little look on their phone, had a bit of a chat, little look on the phone. Okay, stopped the treadmill, took their client over to these single muscle weight machines. So you've got a great machine here that works the chest, so some pushing exercises. One here that works the shoulders. Took their client and they put them on each machine in a line. So they did 10 of this exercise, hopped off. They then did 10 of the next exercise. Moved to the next one, they did 10 for the legs. Next one, so they moved along all the 10 exercises and they went back to the start. They did the same again, 10 of each exercise all the way down. Had a little stretch, walked the client out the door, off you go. No problem, except the next person walked in, took them to the treadmill. Put them on the treadmill, a little bit faster please. Onto the treadmill, exactly the same format. Took them through all the same machines. That's not individualized exercise. So everything we wanted to do was going to be planned, tracked and recorded and individualized. Okay, next one. Fun. Exercise must be fun. Telephone shuttle. So Beer's going to be talking on the phone while I talk about fun exercise. Okay. Yeah, just slow jog. Okay, so because one of the biggest things with exercise is that it's not fun. Often we go to the gym and go through the motions and do what we do at the gym because we think we have to. It's only a matter of time that if you keep going to the gym, going through the routine, not enjoying what you're doing, that you will stop. So when we started the company, it was really important that everything we did had to be enjoyable. And so we tried to incorporate the natural surroundings, so training outdoors, training in the parks, training on the beaches, in the sand dunes, all places that stimulate good feelings that make you want to come back and exercise again. I'm going to try and move a bit faster now for a beer. Okay, easily accessible. Beer, do you want to jump into a plank, please? Planking, please. This will be a tough one. So exercise must be easily accessible. We know in the UAE, in Abu Dhabi, that a lot of people here, working long hours. You're up early in the morning, you're going to work, you're working long days. You get home from work, you want to spend time with your, with your family, with your kids. When we were planning our program for Haddin's Fitness, it was really important that we produced activities and gave access to activities that were easily accessible to everyone. whether that's someone before work, someone at lunchtime, could work a bit, someone after work, on the weekend where you can incorporate kids and families together to exercise. So trying to provide a structure of activities that is easily accessible for the entire population, whether that's in schools, schools coming to you, going into the company, come to you. So everything had to be easily accessible. That's impressive, a beer. A round of applause. Have a rest. The next one is everything we do, you got the sugar bag toss. A beer's getting a sweat on up here, if you can't see. So the next one is the sugar bag toss. And what I'm going to talk about is it must be time efficient, yeah? Okay, exercise must be time efficient. There's a saying around fitness centers that if you're coming to the gym and you're in the gym for more than 1 hour, you're just there to make friends, which again is not a problem. Gyms are great places to make friends. But all of the programs that we design need to be time efficient, so engage full body muscle, or engage lots of muscles, therefore generate the desired results in a minimal time. Very rarely do we get people coming to the gym now for bodybuilding. You know, most people are coming to lose weight, tone up, as opposed to getting bigger. But still, you sit in the gym and you watch people stand there in front of the mirror, just pumping their bicep curls, thinking that they're going to lose weight. You know, that same movement, or that same time, you can hold the dumbbells. You incorporate a squat, come up into your bicep curl, into your press, you've just tripled the amount of muscles that you're using, therefore the amount of calories you're burning. So it's trying to, I guess, make sure when someone comes to one of our facilities or comes to exercise or goes to exercise out in the public, that they are doing time-efficient exercise to maximise what they're doing. Okay, the finisher. Have a rest of you. So the last one, guys, we're going to play a little game. I just talked about, I guess, maximising muscle usage. So the way this game works, once I can get the buzzer, is we're going to talk about desired results, but we're going to play a little finisher game. So generally at one of our exercises classes, towards the end of the session, we like to do what's called a little finisher, where we, have a bit of fun, do something quite hard, just to, I guess, send the clients or the members home thinking, I've had a really good workout. So the way this finisher is going to work is the beer's going to start in front of the screen. I'm going to pop up 2 photos every time. One is going to be of an exercise, a single muscle exercise. One is going to be of an exercise that works the same body part, but more, so engages more muscles, so is maximising your workout. So Bea, do you want to start here? So the way it will work, if you were to choose the lat pull down, all you need to do is run over, touch the marker, come back, and you're ready to go. Wait for the next photo. So whilst the beer is doing that, we're going to talk about desired results. So we've gone through all these different things. Okay, which exercise there have you got? The lat pull down and the assisted pull up. Must generate the desired results. Again, and there's a second one, leg curl or tire flips. If somebody's coming to the gym and they've been doing exercise for 1 month, 2 months, 1 year, 2 years, and they're not getting the desired results, again, it's only a matter of time before they stop coming back. Therefore, we have to look at different things. Push-up or chest press machine. So guys, look at these simple exercises. Before I move on, a chest press exercise where you're sitting there pushing is really going to isolate one muscle. So you're working your chest, a little bit the shoulders. So if you are bodybuilding, great, but you incorporate a push-up in that position, you're working exactly those 2 muscles. You've still got your chest, you've still got your shoulders, you've now engaged your stomach, your glutes, your stabilizing muscles. So again, you've just tripled or maximized the exercise that you're doing to maximize your workout and maximize your results. The finisher, I've got interval running and treadmill running. What's better and why, I guess? Both of them are great. Does anyone know why interval running may be better than slow treadmill running? Yeah, exactly. It burns more, and it allows you to burn more after the session. Generally, you'll finish your treadmill session, slow jog, you run for 45 minutes, got a great sweat on, but you hop off, and your body stops burning, basically. Whereas with the interval running, you've been going up and down, you'll continue to burn for much longer post-workout. So you're burning more calories even when you finish working out. Okay, before you go on to this one, so this is 2 stomach exercises, some would say. So you've got a sit-up, which we all know, where you're on the floor, you come up and you work in the stomach. The second one is a thruster, which is when you're holding a weight on your chest, you're squatting down, and then you're pushing that up above your head. Which one is better for your stomach? Happy? Trick question. Perfect. Sit-ups, where you lay on the floor and you isolate the muscle here, it can often make you look fatter. Because you're building a muscle, if you've got fat on your stomach, that will push the stomach out even more. An exercise where you're linking your lower body and upper body. So I've done my squat. I'm holding a weight. I squat down, I press up. Any exercise where I've just linked the upper and lower body, you can't not use the chain. You have to use the chain. So that's engaging more abdominal muscles than you will just for your basic sit-up. Thanks, Xavier. So guys, hopefully, that's it for me. Thank you for having me. Basically, hopefully this inspires people to, there are opportunities in the health and fitness industry, lots of them. In the UAE and Abu Dhabi, I'm based solely in Abu Dhabi, but there are opportunities for people that are passionate about what they're doing. So, yeah, hopefully, the more people we can get creating these companies in the UAE, the better it's going to be for the people that need to be doing the exercise. So thank you very much.